Now moving to men's soccer and highlighting our seniors. First up, we got a little Frank Morales, okay, all the way from Colorado. Frank, you've been a wonderful teammate to everyone coming off the bench over your 4 years, doing really well for us. It's something that, I know I myself personally was here, recruited you with Coach Mental and had you on your visit. Remember picking you up from the airport. Crazy to think that was 5.5 years now back, and now you're a senior and you're graduating, you're done. But you've had a wonderful, wonderful career, like I said, providing stable minutes for us off the bench. And so just welcome and well done for everything that you did for us, all right, and did for our program. Next up, our wonderful Brazilian, Mr. Luiz Felipe Dantas. Luiz, another one of our first recruits, and one of my first recruits as a college assistant coach a long time ago now, it feels like. I remember watching you come play over at the Asheville school when you're at Raven Gap, and then building our relationship and getting you signed, and everything from your story has inspired all of us. Just a wonderful teammate that you've been. The goals that you've contributed to our program have been massive, and we're certainly going to miss you, but we know you're going to be on to bigger and brighter things in the future, so we're extremely excited to see that. So well done as well, and thank you for all of your contributions. Next up, we have Wee Man, the workhorse, the grinder. He's got a lot of different names. Austin Howard. We started our relationship back when you were playing for HFC, back as a junior and a senior, when I was still playing here at UNC Asheville, and to see your progression as a player, as a person, the contribution you made to our group from transferring in from a smaller school, a lot of people not thinking on the outside, not thinking that you would be able to make it, coming in, deciding to step away from the game for a little bit, and then coming back and going from walk-on to, big time minutes, scholarship, student athlete. Your story is inspiring for all of us on what you've been able to do and how you've been able to do it, the contributions you made. I think that, as everyone will say, we'll miss Powers, to say it lightly, but thank you for everything you've done for us, and well done for the career that you've carved out for yourself. Moving on to the Hulk, Bruce Banner, Mr. Dino. I'm going to make sure I choose my words correctly in this, so you don't come and beat me up with how big you are nowadays and how fit and healthy you are. But Dino, it's been an absolute pleasure. We know that you obviously had some injuries along the way through your career, and so you constantly battled that, but you always battled back. You always battled to get fit again, and it showed this year for sure. Your contribution for our program was massive. As a senior, stepping up in the leadership that you showed. I think the goal that will always stick with me and stay with me for my entire coaching career is the Georgia State goal from this past year, picking up about midfield, weaving through 5 or 6 Georgia State players, and then clinically finishing in the back of the net. And then your, I don't want to say lack of celebration, but your maybe lack of ideas and creativity for your celebration was beyond awesome and wonderful to see. And then you add in the contribution that you've made off the field, constantly tutoring the boys and being a math tutor, and still doing it to this day, even when you're not training or with our program, is one of those things that has made such a lasting experience for all of us, and a lasting impression for us to always remember you by. So we can never say thank you enough. Some of the boys should probably be thanking you more than others for getting them through some of those math classes, but we know you've got some exciting things ahead, and keep that fitness going. We'll make sure that we whenever we get to have an alumni game, we'll let you loose and go run over some people for that 10-15 minutes that you can go, and then back to back to some hamstring injuries, I'm sure. But Dino, thank you for everything. Well done, and congrats. Moving on to our captain, who will always be a guy that I call a captain and a guy that I call a leader, trusting us to come all this way from California, Mr. Kyle Adams. Oh man, the things that people don't know what you've been able to do, and the things that people don't know of your progression as a human, as a player, as a student, it's unbelievable. And to say that you've truly been a captain in every way this past year, and you've given your body for this group and for our program, really is putting it lightly. You know, the things that you were able to endure and push through, playing basically every minute as a senior, regardless if you were exhausted and shattered, you had nothing left. It was just truly inspiring for all of us, and kept the boys going and kept our group going, being just so wonderful off the field as well. All your contributions within every single organization that you're involved in on campus, you know, and just being a true and proper student athlete to the real word of what that means, and the character shown by it. So Kyle, we're gonna miss you so much. Personally, I'm definitely gonna miss you, and I know our staff will miss you, and the boys will, but we have huge faith that you've got big things ahead, and that you're not going away anytime soon, and that we're hoping to have you around more often than not. So thank you for everything. We're rooting for you, we're pulling for you. You got big things ahead. This is men's soccer signing off one last time. Thank you all the seniors for everything you've done, and we'll see you all soon. Take care.